When a disaster hits, what's the one resource we absolutely cannot live without? It's not power, not even shelter, it's water. But what happens when our usual sources are suddenly gone or contaminated? Today, we're looking at a pretty incredible idea, tapping into the planet's deepest, most protected water reserves to help out during global emergencies. All right, let's dive right in. Think about it, whether it's a flood, an earthquake, or a hurricane, the scene right after is often just like this. There's water everywhere, but not a single drop of it is safe to drink. That's the awful paradox of a water crisis. And believe me, this isn't just a problem in one or two places. From Haiti to the Philippines, Zimbabwe to Iraq, these headlines, they tell the same urgent story over and over again. A lack of safe water is a constant global threat. So let's try to get a handle on the true scale of this issue and, well, the absolutely staggering costs that come with it. Just take a look at this map. This shows the major natural disasters from just 2024. You can see how it's spread all over the globe. From Typhoon Yagi in Asia, which caused $14 billion in losses, to Hurricane Helene over in the Americas, costing a massive $56 billion. Our planet is under some serious pressure. In the grand total, $320 billion US dollars. That's the overall damage from natural disasters in just 1 year. It's a number that's kind of hard to even wrap your head around. But behind those massive financial numbers, there's the human cost. And in every single one of these emergencies, the number one worry, the main concern, always becomes getting safe, drinkable water. Without it, you're literally counting survival in days. And this right here leads us to a huge challenge. When all our normal systems completely fail, where do we even begin to look? It's a total domino effect. See, a disaster doesn't just contaminate the water, it triggers a complete system meltdown. The power goes out, which means the water grid collapses, refrigerated supply chains for food and medicine, they fail. And then you get terrifying health hazards like cholera spreading like wildfire. So this is the million-dollar question, right? If all the water on the surface is polluted and our infrastructure is totally broken, is there any other source of water that's both perfectly safe and basically endless? Well, the answer, according to one company, isn't on land at all. Nope, it's hidden deep, deep down in the Earth's biggest reservoir, the ocean itself. Okay, so here's the core idea. We're not talking about surface water, the stuff that's exposed to all our modern pollution. We're talking about going hundreds of meters down into a layer of the ocean that's basically been sealed off from our world for thousands of years. So how is it sealed off? Well, the secret is this amazing natural barrier called the thermocline. It's this layer, somewhere between 100 and 500 meters deep, where the water temperature just plummets. This sharp drop acts like a shield, preventing the dirty surface water from ever mixing with that ancient, pure water way down below. So what makes this deep ocean water so special? Well, it's pulled up from more than 500 meters down. Scientists think this water hasn't seen the light of day for over 5,000 years. That means it's guaranteed to be free of modern contaminants. It's so clean, it's actually considered specific pathogen-free. And of course, the supply is, well, it's the ocean. It's basically inexhaustible. Okay, so the resource is there. It's perfect. But how on earth do you get it from the bottom of the sea to a disaster zone? This is where the whole operation gets really ambitious and, honestly, incredibly smart. The process is actually pretty genius. You've got this mobile offshore ship that's basically a floating factory. Step 1, it pumps water up from 600 meters deep. Step 2, it desalinates it right there on board. And step 3, it packages that pure fresh water directly into standard shipping containers. From there, it's ready to go. And because this water is so unbelievably pure, specific pathogen-free, it doesn't need any chlorine or other chemicals to preserve it. And what that means is it has a crazy long shelf life. Get this, it can be stored for over 5 years, perfect for building up strategic stockpiles. So what you end up with is this, a simple shipping container that's been transformed into a mobile reservoir. Each one holds 24,000 liters of safe drinking water, ready to be shipped anywhere in the world at a moment's notice. So this brings us to the really important part, the application. How does this mission-critical resource actually get to the people who need it most? Well, the beauty of using standard shipping containers is that they plug right into the global logistics networks we already have. It's a brilliant move.
So, from the port, they can be loaded onto trucks and driven to distribution points deep inside a country, far from the coast.
Or they can be moved onto trains for longer journeys, or even put on planes for the most urgent deliveries. We're even talking airdrops into areas that are completely cut off. That flexibility is just a massive advantage. And the potential uses are huge. We're talking immediate natural disaster response, of course, but also things like securing drinking water for military operations, creating strategic water depots for governments, supplying remote towns, and even providing emergency water to huge migration camps. You know, their tagline really says it all. Safe water, anytime, anywhere. The whole point is to disconnect our emergency water supply from those vulnerable land-based systems and create something that just works. It's a really powerful idea, isn't it? In a world that feels more and more unstable, this is about looking to one of the most stable, untouched parts of our planet for a solution. So it leaves us all with a pretty fascinating question to chew on. Could the key to our future water security be hidden right under our noses, in the deep, unexplored parts of our own oceans?